Hey, good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. As promised in yesterday's video, I wanted to touch base with you. And today being like one of the four points or the things that I do to just help me be less stressed throughout my day. Um, and just how to handle so I'm not like so overwhelmed all the time. And it was something that I really struggled with. So again, this is in preparation for the Get Unstuck workshop that I'll be doing here in a few weeks. But, just wanted to hand out a few little useful tips going forward. So the first one is the one that I started doing a little while ago. And it's just to start off my day organized. Again, I think the question that I asked yesterday was, how do you feel when you first wake up? Like what's your mind telling you? What's your body telling you? And what is the first thing that you do? So for me, the first thing that I always did was I get up, I check my phone, I check my emails, I check social media. So for me, it was like everybody and everything was dictating the beginning of my day before I even had a chance to take a look at, what it is I wanted from that day going forward. So we all have a lot going on. And that just, I felt for me, just accentuated that, right? So, and again, there is a difference between overwhelm and burnout, but sometimes the two can be intertwined, right? So again, so are you starting off your day looking at your phone? Is that the first thing that you do? And if so, I would highly encourage you to not do that. I know some people use their phones for an alarm. I actually got one of those Hatch. It's like an alarm clock, but it kind of slowly wakes you up. So it's like a natural sunrise and the amount of light that it lets into your room. So I have found since using that has also helped me with my energy levels when I'm first waking up. But definitely no more. The first thing that I do is not checking my phone, scrolling through social media and checking emails and allowing other people in their lives to dictate the start of my day. Okay, so that's the first point. But again, start your day organized. When you're doing like the social media thing or the email, you're distracted. You're responding to everybody else's energy rather than your own, right? So for me, I find that the night before, I have a productivity like sheet. And in that, I'm saying the top 3 things that have to happen. It's a non-negotiable for tomorrow. I know some people do this in the morning, but for me, I like to do it the night before so that I'm going to bed with, the last thought in my mind being what tomorrow is going to look like. And here comes my cat's tail. I apologize, my Maine Coon. So for me, it's like I do my sheet. And if you want a copy of that, just reach out to me and I will share with you the exact one that I use, my productivity sheet. And it's the top 3 things. And then from there, they are the things that have to happen. And then after that, I'll list some of the things that, if I get around to it, these are the things that I would like to achieve, right? So, and again, make sure that you have things on there that are, not just business or work related, like something for yourself too. I think that's like really important. So block out some times in your day for these things so that you have an agenda for yourself. And that will help with distractions and you're not going to get lost. I mean, for me, sometimes I felt like I was like this, we call it a buoy in Australia, but you guys, I think, call it a buoy, where it sits on top of the water and it's kind of like swaying and it's being dictated by the tides and the currents and all kinds of things. And you're just trying to stay afloat. That's how some of my days were like. So if that sounds like you, blocking out some time and for each of the priorities and really just knowing what your day is going to be about. Like, what are the focus points of your day and what is it that you want to achieve? Sorry. That way it's going to minimize some overwhelm because you already know what you have to do, and everything else kind of has to take a step back, right? You'll get to it. It's just not a priority right now. And again, you're not being dictated by other things. So I guess in my mind, it's kind of like I just know like how I want my day to start out, right? So for me, the productivity sheet I do the night before. I wake up, I already know what my day is going to look like. I don't start off my day checking social media and emails. I get up, I let my dogs out, I drink lemon water, kind of do a whole detox thing. I will read a chapter. I'm always reading books. I think I looked at my book list the other day. I think I've read like 50 something books since the last 18 months or so. So, I'll read, I'll walk my dogs, I'll just kind of, and kind of meditate and envision what my day is going to look like. And then after all that's done, I get my day started with, my number one top priority. I get that out of the way first. And normally sometimes that's something we always put to the side. We don't want to do it, but normally it's those things that get us from where we are to where we need to be. So that's my tip for today. Reach out to me or comment below if you would like the productivity sheet that I use. And again, just really think about how you start your day, and I'll talk to you soon.